Hello everyone, my name is Sophia Cordura and my presentation is on the Tale of Genji. I'm going to begin with a summary on the novel. The Tale of Genji tells a story about a character named Genji who was the son of the emperor and a woman of the court named Kurotsubo. During this tale, Genji goes through life seeking the memory of his mother after she passes away when he was a young boy. He is a handsome young man and has several affairs with women similar to his mother, but all are lower in class, while he has a higher rank. He has a secret son with a woman but also falls in love with a woman named Yugao, who has a daughter with Tuno Chujo, who is Genji's brother-in-law/friend. When Yugao is killed, Genji becomes very depressed and later on dies after becoming ill. However, the story goes on through his children and grandchildren. Next, I will give additional information about the novel. First of all, the story is composed of 54 pages and over 1,000 pages are translated in English. However, the original transcript does not exist. Currently, modern translations are taken from a 13th century compilation by a poet named Fujiwara Taika. Also, the original name of the story is called Genji Monogatari. I will now begin talking about the author Murasaki Shikibu. She is considered one of the greatest and best-known writers of the Heian period. Her novel, The Tale of Genji, is considered to be one of the world's first novels, and she was also born into the Fujiwara clan, and also was a court lady. Some additional information about the author is that she was a court lady in waiting for the Empress Akiko. She was also able to observe the upper class when she was the lady in waiting. Her Tale of Genji is thought to have a connection to her life because she observed the upper class, and the story does connect an upper class story of Genji. And her name is actually not Murasaki Shikibu. I will now begin explaining more on the Fujiwara clan. Murasaki Shikibu was born into a small part of the Fujiwara clan. Her father was a provincial governor, and during the Heian period, the clan took over the power of the Heian politics. They were able to control the throne by having their daughters marry imperial princes and being able to rule the country. In the Tale of Genji, there is a lady Murasaki who was born into this clan and is also Genji's great love, which can make a connection to the author. Next, I will discuss how court life might have contributed to the Tale of Genji. Murasaki Shikibu witnessed how the upper-class court life worked when she was a lady-in-waiting to the Empress Akiko. While she observed the upper class, Murasaki could have been inspired to write her great novel through her own experience in witnessing the upper class. Now I will move on to the Heian period where the writing of the Tale of Genji occurred in. This period began in 794 and ended in 1195. This is the period where the Fujiwara clan took a good portion of power over. The characterization of aristocracy led to a new idea of art and literature in this period as well. For this next slide, I will discuss romanticism, psychological, and political aspects. Romanticism in the story brings a good deal of imagination and brings out emotions that portray a soft-spoken voice. This story can be considered psychological because it might have a connection to Shikibu's life, and it also tells a story of how Genji searches for a woman who relates to his mother. As for the political aspects, it tells a story of the Heian court life along with the Fujiwara clan rising. To begin my last slide, this story can be considered one of the first great novels because it has meaning to it. It dives into a look at court life during this time, and it also has a lot of female roles which can empower women in the Heian period. Lastly, it goes over a sense of Buddhism with the cycle where Genji's son continues as Genji. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.